In this video, we are learning about TOEIC Listening Part 2, Questions and Responses. Kita belajar tentang skills dan strategi yang perlu diperhatikan untuk memahami dan menjawab pertanyaan dengan tepat. Hello, I'm your coach, Betaria. Let's learn with TEAfunEnglish together. Before getting started, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Jangan lupa ya, like dan share teman-teman kalian. Tekan tombol subscribe-nya, nyalakan loncengnya. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Kita review sedikit tentang TOEIC Listening Section. Bagian ini terdiri dari Part 1 through 4. Kali ini kita akan belajar tentang skills dan strategi Part 2, Questions and Responses. Pastikan kalian sudah menyimak bagian An Introduction to TOEIC dan TOEIC Part 1, Photos. Masih ingat sekilas tentang bagian Part 2, Questions and Responses ya? Pertanyaan dimulai dari nomor 7 sampai dengan nomor 31. Ada 25 questions, 25 butir pertanyaan dalam part 2. Dalam buku tes, tampilannya kira-kira seperti ini. Tiap nomor terdapat kalimat, mark your answer on your answer sheet. Hanya berupa instruksi untuk menghitamkan bulatan pada lembar jawab. Soal dan pilihan jawaban hanya ada pada audio. Bagian ini, this part is 100% listening. Sebelum masuk ke dalam soal, kalian akan mendengarkan direction seperti ini yang disertai dengan contoh soal dan pilihan jawaban. These are the points we are learning in Part 2, Questions and Responses. Berikut ini adalah fokus kita untuk Part 2, Questions and Responses. We need to be able to identify the purpose of the question. Identifying time, identifying people, identifying an opinion, identifying a choice, identifying a suggestion, identifying a reason, and identifying a location. Kita mulai dari the purpose of the question to identify time. Bentuk pertanyaannya biasanya berupa WH questions yang menanyakan waktu, yaitu when and how long. Selain itu, ada juga bentuk yes/no question. Let's check the following example. When did she leave for work? A. About an hour ago. B. It doesn't work. C. As soon as he's ready. The correct answer is A. About an hour ago. Choice B merupakan pengecoh dengan adanya kata work, seperti yang disebutkan pada soal. Jawaban B, it doesn't work, tidak berkaitan dengan when, sehingga tidak sesuai. Choice C yang merupakan pengecoh juga dengan adanya his, as soon as he's ready, merupakan bentuk present tense. Padahal bentuk pertanyaannya menggunakan bentuk lampau, past tense, yaitu did. When did she leave for work? These are some words you might hear in questions about time. When, how long, what time, yet, on time, late, early, morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, at 1, at 2:30, today, this week, this month, this year, still yesterday, last week, last month, last year, tomorrow. Be familiar ya dengan expressions yang digunakan untuk identifying time. Now it's your turn to have the exercise. You may pause the video first, and when you're ready, you can start playing the video again.
Part 2. Question, Response. Identifying time. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
You were here this morning, weren't you?
A.
The sky was very clear this morning.
B.
No, I had a meeting at the hotel.
C.
He wasn't here.
Number 2.
When will you move your office?
A.
At the end of the month, I hope.
B.
It's my office.
C.
I don't go to the movies often.
Number 3.
Mark is always on time for dinner, isn't he?
A.
Yes, he's never late for anything.
B.
Yes, he looks a lot thinner.
C.
Yes, it takes a long time.
Number 4.
Has everyone shown up for the meeting yet?
A.
I really enjoyed meeting everyone.
B.
Yes, he is.
C.
We're still waiting for Mr. Roberts.
Number 5.
When is the new manager going to start work?
A.
Next Monday will be his first day.
B.
I knew him in high school.
C.
She goes to work by bus.
Let's continue to the next point, identifying people. Pertanyaan tentang orang. Bentuk pertanyaannya biasanya diawali dengan WH questions seperti who and whose, and sometimes yes or no questions. I'll read out the example to you. Who's responsible for making the bank deposits? A. Mr. Tally always makes the deposits. B. We'll send our response soon. C. We use the National Bank. A, B, C. Which answer you think is correct? Apa ya jawabannya? The correct answer is A. Mr. Telly always makes the deposit. Kita juga harus berhati-hati dengan pilihan jawaban B dan C. Choice B confuses us with similar sounding word, response, for responsible. Choice C tries to confuse us by repeating the word bank. Bukan menanyakan tentang bank apa yang digunakan. So, answering the question, who's responsible for making the bank deposits? It's A. Mr. Telly always makes the deposit. Berikut adalah kosakata yang terkait dengan identifying people. These are some words you might hear in questions about people. Who, whose, who is, name, and an occupation title. Now it's your turn to have the exercise. You can pause the video first. When you're ready, you can start playing the video again.
Identifying people. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
Is the new secretary's name Bill or John?
A.
He paid those bills yesterday.
B.
I think he's called Bill.
C.
He'll fill those orders for you.
Number 2.
Whose name is the reservation under?
A.
It's under the table.
B.
It's under my name.
C.
It's the same.
Number 3.
Who didn't go to the meeting yesterday?
A.
Martha wasn't there.
B.
Yes, he did, and he told me all about it.
C.
It was a very informative meeting.
Number 4.
Who's helping you with that report?
A.
It's Susan's.
B.
Eric's working on it with me.
C.
Yes, it's very important.
Number 5.
What's the director's name?
A.
Let me give you the directions.
B.
We have the same one.
C.
It's Mrs. Sullivan.
Okay, our next point is identifying an opinion. Menanyakan tentang opini seseorang. Bentuk pertanyaannya biasanya diawali dengan what or how, and sometimes yes/no questions. Let's read out the example. What did you think of the movie? A. I liked it a lot. B. I saw it yesterday. C. I moved the furniture myself. Okay, so which answer you think is correct? The answer is A. I liked it a lot. Kita perhatikan ya, untuk choice B. Choice B tries to confuse us by an inappropriate response to an opinion questions. What do you think? Bukan, what did you do? Pertanyaannya bukan aktivitas apa yang kamu lakukan, melainkan apa pendapatmu tentang. Okay, asking for opinion. The correct answer is A. I liked it a lot. So the speaker thought he liked the movie. Berikut adalah kosakata terkait dengan identifying an opinion. These are some words you might hear in questions about an opinion. What, how, why, because, think, believe, your opinion, like or didn't like, love. Okay, now it's your turn to have the exercise. You may pause the video first. Whenever you're ready, you can start playing the video again.
Identifying an opinion. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
How is the new technician doing?
A.
He's doing a great job.
B.
He's repairing the fax machine.
C.
His name is Bob.
Number 2.
What's your opinion of the plans for the new office?
A.
We'll have a planning meeting next week.
B.
We don't have any openings right now.
C.
I think they're wonderful.
Number 3.
Do you think Sarah will finish that report on time?
A.
Not unless she works faster.
B.
It's time to go to work.
C.
I heard the news report on the radio last night.
Number 4.
How does Bob like his new job?
A.
He's about 35 years old.
B.
I don't think he's very happy there.
C.
It's a new job.
Number 5.
What do you think of this weather?
A.
I'm not sure whether I'll go.
B.
Yes, let's get together.
C.
I love a rainy day.
Okay, are you ready for the next point? We have identifying a choice. Pertanyaannya terkait dengan pilihan yang diberikan kepada seseorang. A choice. Pertanyaan tentang a choice biasanya diawali dengan WH question seperti what or other WH question words. Sometimes you will get also yes/no questions. Okay, let's read out the example. Which does the author write more of? Poems or essays? A. She almost always writes poems. B. I read those poems yesterday. C. She owns 2 homes. What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? Is it A, B, or C? Which does the author write more of? Poems or essays? The correct answer is A. She almost always writes poems. Choice B tries to confuse us by repeating the word poems. Jadi ada pengulangan kata poems. Choice C tries to confuse us with the similar sounding word homes for poems. Jadi ada kosakata yang terdengar mirip, yaitu poems and homes. Which does the author write more of? Poems or essays? It's A. She almost always writes poems. Berikut adalah kosakata yang terkait dengan identifying a choice. These are some words you might hear in questions that give someone a choice. What, which, or prefer, rather. Okay, now it's your turn to have the exercise. Kalian bisa pause videonya dulu. Whenever you're ready, you can start playing the video again.
Identifying a choice. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
Should I fax my reply or send it by email?
A.
Please fax it.
B.
Yes, you should try.
C.
I think you should relax.
Number 2.
Should we take a taxi or the bus?
A.
A taxi would be faster.
B.
Yes, I think we should.
C.
Pay your taxes on time.
Number 3.
Would you rather see a movie or watch TV?
A.
I need a new watch.
B.
That TV show was very moving.
C.
Let's go to a movie.
Number 4.
Should we eat at home or go to a restaurant?
A.
I'd rather stay home.
B.
You can eat the rest.
C.
I don't think they're home yet.
Number 5.
Which do you prefer, an aisle seat or a window seat?
A.
I'll sit down.
B.
I always sit by the window.
C.
Have a seat, please.
Oke, kita lanjutkan ke poin berikutnya ya. Let's continue to the next point. Identifying a suggestion. Pertanyaan tentang suggestions atau saran. Ciri dari bentuk ini biasanya kalimat diawali dengan WH questions, why, or let's. Others will be yes or no questions. Kita baca contohnya ya. This is our example. Why don't we take a break? Why don't we take a break? A. That sounds like a good idea. B. It didn't break. C. This is very good cake. What do you think? Which one is the answer? Mana ya jawaban yang paling tepat untuk menjawab pertanyaan ini? Why don't we take a break? Yes, the answer is A. That sounds like a good idea. Choice B tries to confuse us by using the word break, menggunakan kata yang sama, with different meaning. Why don't we take a break? Memberikan saran untuk beristirahat, having a break. Kemudian choice B menunjukkan it did not break. Break di sini memiliki makna patah. Okay, the same word with different meaning. What about choice C? Choice C tries to confuse us by using the similar sounding word cake for break, menggunakan kata dengan bunyi yang mirip. Okay, so the answer is A. Why don't we take a break? That sounds like a good idea. Ide yang bagus. Berikut adalah beberapa kosakata yang mungkin akan kalian dengar terkait dengan identifying a suggestion. These are some words you might hear in question giving a suggestion. Why don't we? Why don't you? Let's. What about? How about? Should? Ought to. Okay, let's have the practice. Kita latihan ya untuk identifying a suggestion. Time is yours.
Identifying a suggestion. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
Don't leave the office without telling me.
A.
Don't worry, I won't.
B.
Yes, you can telephone me at my office.
C.
No, he didn't leave the office.
Number 2.
Can't you figure out a cheaper way to get there?
A.
You can sleep when we get there.
B.
It wasn't too far away.
C.
These are the cheapest tickets I could find.
Number 3.
Isn't it time to sign the contract?
A.
Yes, we'll sign it tomorrow.
B.
Yes, I saw the sign.
C.
Yes, the train is on track 9.
Number 4.
Would you like me to fax this for you?
A.
Yes, I have all the facts.
B.
No, don't bother.
C.
I haven't faxed it.
Number 5.
Shouldn't we leave for the airport soon?
A.
I don't think we need to hurry.
B.
That report will be finished soon.
C.
Yes, I left it at the airport.
Let's continue to the next point of part 2, questions and responses, which is identifying a reason. You will hear questions that ask for a reason. Jadi untuk menanyakan alasan. Some questions will begin with why. Dimulai dengan why or yes or no questions. Kita lihat contohnya ya. Why didn't you make the dinner reservation? A. I reserved my hotel room. B. I eat dinner at 6. C. I forgot the name of the restaurant. Which one do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. I forgot the name of the restaurant. Choice A tries to confuse us by using the word reserved in a different context. Choice B tries to confuse us by repeating the word dinner. Oke, jadi dalam pertanyaan yang dimaksudkan adalah reservasi, kemudian choice A, kata yang digunakan adalah reserved dalam konteks yang berbeda. Di sini, I reserved my hotel room, not for dinner reservation. Dinner reservations biasanya di restoran. Choice B, mengulangi kata dinner. Sama-sama menggunakan kata dinner. These are some words you might hear in questions asking for a reason. Why? Why didn't? Excuse? Reason. Kosakata yang mungkin akan kalian dengarkan terkait dengan identifying a reason. Let's have the practice. Kita coba latihannya ya untuk identifying a reason.
Identifying a reason. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
Why didn't you make those photocopies?
A.
Yes, I made the copies.
B.
The copy machine is broken again.
C.
They're very nice photographs.
Number 2.
Why is Boris always late for meetings?
A.
He's never on time for anything.
B.
Let's wait for him here.
C.
The meeting starts at 8.
Number 3.
Did you take the bus to work again?
A.
Yes, I'm tired of driving all the time.
B.
The buses are all working.
C.
Let's take a walk in the rain.
Number 4.
Why isn't Yoko in her office?
A.
The inner office is Yoko's.
B.
Yes, this is her office.
C.
She had to go to a conference downtown.
Number 5.
Why don't you ever answer your phone?
A.
You can cancel it by phone.
B.
I'm always too busy to talk on the phone.
C.
I don't know the answer.
Last but not least, our next point of Part 2, questions and responses, is identifying a location. You will hear questions that ask about a location, tentang lokasi atau tempat. Some questions will begin with what or where. Others will be yes or no questions. I'll read out the example to you. This is the question. What about moving the desk next to the door? A. There isn't enough room. B. I didn't open the door. C. He's next in line. So which one you think is the correct answer? What about moving the desk next to the door? The correct answer is A. There isn't enough room. Choices B and C try to confuse us by repeating the words door and next. These are some words you might hear in questions asking about a location. What, where, how far, next to, beside, under, over, at, near, far, by, behind, right, left, names of places. Okay, now let's do the exercise in identifying a location. Time is yours.
Identifying a location. Listen to the questions, which are followed by 3 responses. They will not be written out for you. Choose the best response to each question. Number 1.
Where will you spend your vacation?
A.
Perhaps I'll take the bus.
B.
I'm going skiing in the mountains.
C.
I won't spend much time there.
Number 2.
He's not from Tokyo, is he?
A.
No, but he travels there often.
B.
That plane isn't going to Tokyo.
C.
Yes, he took yours.
Number 3.
Is there a bank near here?
A.
Yes, I drank some too.
B.
Yes, there's one right next door.
C.
Yes, Frank is here.
Number 4.
How far is it to the water fountain?
A.
The mountains aren't far from the city.
B.
It's just at the end of the hall.
C.
The weather will be fair tomorrow.
Number 5.
Where do you keep the paper?
A.
There's some on that shelf behind the desk.
B.
I left the key in the door.
C.
I usually buy the morning paper at the corner store.
Finally, this is the end of part 2, questions and responses. Let's review what we just learned. In part 2, questions and responses, we need to learn how certain words would help you identify the purpose of a question. It will help you choose the right answer. Listen for words that identify time, such as when, how long, what time, etc. People, such as who, whose, who is, etc. An opinion, such as what, how, why, etc. A choice, such as what, which, or. A suggestion, why, let's, what about. A reason, such as why, excuse, reason. And a location, such as what, where, how for. Kalian perhatikan ekspresi yang digunakan untuk menunjukkan waktu, orang, opini, choice, pilihan, saran, alasan, serta tempat. Here are the ways that choices may seem correct to you. Hati-hati dengan bentuk pilihan seperti berikut. Words that sound similar. Kosakata yang terdengar hampir mirip dengan pertanyaan. Choices repeat words. Kata yang diulang sama seperti dengan yang ada di pertanyaan. Words used in a different context. Kata yang sama tetapi digunakan pada konteks yang berbeda, tentunya memiliki makna yang berbeda. Incorrect verb tense or person. Bentuk kata kerja dengan tenses atau penanda kala yang tidak tepat. Misalnya past tense menjadi present atau present menjadi past tense. Or person. Inappropriate response to the type of questions. Respons yang tidak tepat untuk menjawab pertanyaan. Ini dia kunci jawaban untuk part 2 questions and responses, mulai dari identifying time, people, sampai dengan identifying a location. Silahkan dicocokkan. That's it for this session. Thank you so much for keep learning English with me. I'll see you next meeting with TOEIC listening part 3. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.